Is there such a thing as a unique idea? It's a question that I used to think was, yeah, of course, I've got unique ideas and something that I'd say when I was describing myself as being creative. But actually, my thoughts have changed on that subject, and I'll tell you why. I mean, one brilliant and beautiful way that I've heard this described in regards to not being worried about taking somebody else's thoughts and perhaps moving it along a little bit is from the fabulous Seth Godin. And he's this particular comment I found on a blog post, which I'll link in the comments below. But that being that Seth Godin is happy for you to take his ideas, just don't take his car. No, I did laugh when I heard that. And the reason for it is because he was explaining how he feels it's okay to take inspiration and to further an idea based off of somebody else's thoughts, somebody else's opinions and experiences. And I happen to agree with him. Now, we're going to get into that in a little second. But first of all, let me just tell you that this is why One Take Wonder video, or one of them, should I say. And if you're wondering what that is, essentially, I'm creating videos like this one where I capture it in one long form recording. Trying to find the words there. And the main reason for that is because, firstly, I'm being selfish. I don't want to do too much editing. But secondly, I'm trying to improve my public speaking because I want to appear on more podcasts, on more live videos, and who knows, even perhaps coming and talking to people in a live setting should we get back to that very soon. So do forgive me if I do slip up, and you will see if I do, because I will put in a little notification or a little side swoosh to say when it is that I've ummed and erred and tripped over my words, but not for those ones. I'm telling you what it is. Come on, give me a chance. Give me a chance. But anyway, getting back to the topic of taking an idea, or another book that I've recently ordered and have been recommended by Rich McCaw, or Paperboyo, if you're aware of him on Instagram. Probably put a picture here, but oh my God, he does some amazing work. But when I was talking to him on my podcast, the Get Work Savvy podcast, where we talk about how people found a way of doing what it is that they love for a living, which I think is fantastic, Rich actually put me onto this book called Steal Like an Artist. And as I say, I've just ordered a copy, which I should have done ages ago, but you know, life got in the way. But I've just ordered myself a copy, so that should be here soon. So I'll give you an update of my thoughts on that as and when I've got through that particular piece of fabulous text, which I'm really looking forward to. So hopefully it doesn't disappoint. But the idea that we steal content, or we borrow ideas, and that we borrow and extend those ideas to further our explanation of something, to help us actually formulate our own ideas and to present the world's our understanding, our knowledge, our skill set, to promote what it is that we do, but also to help us to actually grow those ideas and take them further. Now, another thing that, going back to that article that Seth Godin shared, was that taking somebody's property is one thing, but actually ideas is a totally different thing. Now, I'm not saying go and copy and paste a piece of text and paste it as your own and try and claim on it. I think that's terrible. I think that's a bad idea. Something that Rich also shared when we were talking, thinking about it, and I'm sure this Still Like an Artist is gonna. I just said, damn it, I'm not gonna count that second one, but I definitely did. I'm conscious of it. But it's okay to have inspiration for something, but not necessarily okay just to copy and paste and claim it as our own. And I think that's a really good point. Inspiration is the word. Now, if it is that there's a phrase that you like, or a way of saying something like the quote I just gave you from Seth Godin, for me, it's really important to use that as a quote and to perhaps give your explanation about it, or to further that idea by extending what it is that you understand about it. If it is that there's a certain way of filming that you like. If you're following a YouTuber, or if you're following a director, then by all means think about how they've created these pieces, but don't necessarily recreate the same film or the same TV episode. And excuse my cat who's trying to put me off doing my one take wonder. So I don't know. But anyway, I digress. So I think it's really a really good way of us coming up with ideas for creating content. It's a really good way of us developing our knowledge, our expertise, our way of doing something, of honing our craft. But also, I think it's a fantastic way of us actually moving that idea onto the next level. Now, I did hear what I say here because I listened to this book instead of read it, and that being Big Magic. Now, a part of this book, the author, which terribly sorry but I've forgotten the name of, she speaks about how ideas aren't necessarily something that come from us, but they are actually things of their own nature. Now, I don't know how much I kind of had thought about that before, but actually when I think about it, it does make a little bit of sense that ideas come from somewhere, so why not have them floating about? Anyway, whether you believe in that kind of stuff or not, that's a different video altogether. But I love the idea that, well, what I was trying to use that example of is that in this way, ideas can be shared with other people to extend on to new ideas. And from what from what Seth explained, Seth said it's a way of us actually forging new ideas. And if I was to share this idea within this video with you, it might be that you take it on to the next level and you actually improve upon it, or you give it a different twist that perhaps will help somebody else. Because another point to make there is that although I might have the same message as 3, 4, 500,000 million other people, you might resonate more with me than you would with somebody else. So why not share it to your audience, to the people that you are trying to interact with? I hope you've taken something from this video. I hope it's made some form of sense. And if you have stayed for this long, then let me know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, it's free after all. And if you're keen to hear more of my ramblings, then click on one of these videos, or content production, which is I'm creating videos about. Click on this video over here. All right, take care, and looking forward to speaking soon.